plays DK Will next.
DK Will, his crewmate. He drove up here with DK Will. But before that, we're going to the other side of Winter Semis. We got
and Numbers has already picked Corrin. So we are going to see Corrin.
Yeah.
Corrin Cloud, not a terrible matchup, whereas Wii Fit Cloud is just abysmal.
John says he cannot play Wii Fit against Cloud, and he goes...
Well, the thing with Wii Fit is that she wants to force you to approach. She generally out-camps most characters. Even if they can charge, what she charges is better because it heals and does more damage. However, Cloud charges from top tier to super top tier, and Wii Fit's just sort of there.
Just charge that limit break, man. And so he's going to play a little bit more aggressive. And one thing I was talking to John about earlier is when he plays against Ralphie, he knows that Ralphie's going to go for Climb Hazard a lot. He loves spamming up B against him. And he has an answer for that, is going for the side B instead, especially when he's in limit break form and his weight's a little bit heavier. He can actually catch certain times that would he actually prefers Ralphie to be in limit break form because he's heavier.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's easier to catch with the side B.
It's an interesting thing in the matchup with a lot of characters versus Cloud. Ralphie, one thing I've noticed about him, he up airs even more than any other Cloud I've ever seen. And Numbers has been punishing them so far. A lot of people fail to punish the short hop up airs on shields, but if you shield the beginning of it, it's not safe at all. It's only if you shield the very end of it that it becomes safe.
And John's just kind of showing the story of how he always beats Ralphie. I believe Ralphie's only... and that is just the mentality of Ralphie just coming into play there. He knows this is such an important match for Ralphie.
Yeah.
He wants to beat JohnNumbers. I don't think he's ever beaten him. If he has, he's only done once. JohnNumbers has so many wins against him.
And Numbers is really showing his dominance early on here. And really showing how, I mean, we've seen how good his Corrin is repeatedly, but really showing his proficient in this matchup.
And even though John...
I like that recovery there, his side B right to the ledge.
Yeah, even though John does have a problem with Cloud, he just has Ralphie's number, dude.
Well, that happens when you get reads on players sometimes. You know, player matchups are certainly a thing in addition to character matchups.
We'll see if Ralphie can apply a little bit of pressure to Numbers. He's trying to get back on stage. Gets the roll onto stage read, hits him with the golf swing, sends him to the top, and has enough time to get fully charged limit break. Ralphie still in this fight, even after SDing.
Yeah, 26% lead for Numbers. Definitely something, but not very significant against the Cloud. If he hits one up air, well, or just 2 random attacks, that's it.
Random attacks indeed, as he tries to go for the down tilt. Right on some more damage. That was an interesting grab coming from Numbers.
Yeah, he rolled into him. Mistake there from Ralphie, just not quite thinking clearly in the moment.
Looked like a Marth grab from Melee for a little bit there. I was like, what the heck? Does he have a tether?
Corrin's range is pretty great. Apparently that extends to his grab. I actually don't know what Corrin's grab range looks like. I haven't seen the hitbox on it. But it certainly seems to be pretty solid.
He just wants to turn into a Dragon Man. And he's running in, and we got ourselves a dead even match. Trying to let his...
Going for the hard read.
And this could be put him in a very bad spot. Numbers immediately going for the side B.
But that's
hits him with the down smash, hits him with the hilt, and now he's back off stage at 102%. Ralphie applying so much pressure, he's completely vulnerable. But
good move by JohnNumbers there. He jumped right to the ledge instead of up being, which would have given Ralphie plenty of time to decide on his regrab punish. Instead, Numbers jumps right away. Ralphie doesn't react quick enough, and now Numbers is back in control.
It didn't give him time to get anything set up or...
Is that it?
Anything. No, because
not quite.
Was the additional weight of limit break able to save him? Not from the bat wing. Not from the bat wing, though. Not from the back air. But good stuff to Ralphie, almost bringing that game back even after such a bad start.
Yeah, it started off really slow, got comboed a little bit, and then SD'd. Really did bring it all the way back, kept Numbers on the ledge a lot, but as we all know, Numbers is pretty comfortable over there. So you can keep him on the ledge for a long time.
If you ever see his Wii Fit trainer, man,
oh boy. I love it. It's great.
There it is. There it is,
So the loser of this match is going to play Angel Cortez and losers, who actually got upset earlier today by King Arc, the Mega Man.
King Arc, the Mega Man. Now, I was watching that set off stream. For some reason, Angel was going Roy. I wasn't entirely sure.
I saw him going Roy earlier today.
He went Roy against, he went
Roy on stream.
Yeah, against
earlier today as well.
Oh, today? Okay, I didn't know that. I know he went Roy against Waddy at last week at, what's that tournament called? Smash with Bay, the tournament in PA.
That's very interesting, because I have seen Angel play Lucario and Cloud, and I would think if he's going to go to a secondary for a couple of matchups that he would choose one of those over Roy. However, ooh, good tipper.
Oh, did that eat his limit break? Oh, it didn't. Okay.
Not quite.
For some reason, I thought that he tried to use a cross slash or something, and he would have been dead. Did you see that dog just save his back air?
He just upbeat to the tree, and the tree was like, nah, not right now. Maybe later.
So did you not get the memo? This stage is going to be banned soon. I'm going
to miss this stage.
I'm okay with it being gone.
Well, you see, we're just going to have to agree to disagree because I'm okay with Lilat being gone.
What the heck are you talking about?
I'm a Peach main. When she floats, she just lands.
Dude, I'm not talking about who you play and what benefits you from. I'm talking about, we're talking about Duck Hunt,
People
man.
die. People die on Lilat from it being Lilat.
It's not Swan Lesson. That's all I care about, dude.
Now, that's a valid argument. That I can agree with.
Okay.
Numbers had pretty good control early on in this match. Got him to 85% before he got hit, but Ralphie has started to bring it back again. He's really trying to run away and get limit as much as he can.
That seems to be a strategy for Ralphie. That's why he was going for like climb hazard on that top tree, just to force JohnNumbers to approach him. Even if he's losing, JohnNumbers still has to approach him. He doesn't want him to get limit break.
Yeah, and that's really one of the inherent, one of the best inherent properties about Cloud. He can force approaches even when he's behind, and he's one of the only characters who can do that. Because other characters, they can charge something, but what do they get out of it? They get a charge shot or they get a sun salutation. Cloud gets so much more, and we see it right there. The cross slash is going to take it.
He read that cross up so hard. JohnNumbers trying to like jump behind him and try to like mix him up a little bit, but then Ralphie saw it coming a mile away, went for the limit break cross slash and sent him back home. Also, the wall jumps help benefit his recovery a little bit. So like Numbers is trying to 2-frame him with that side B, so catch that when you're vulnerable for 2 frames when you grab that ledge. And Ralphie's mixing up his recovery by using the wall jump to stall out his up B usage.
Yeah, I think one thing that would be interesting to see from Numbers to punish that is Corrin can actually just downer you off the side on this stage and still recover, because he can stick into the wall with side B. And that's something that works extremely well against Cloud because he's got such a linear recovery. Even with limit, your downer will beat out his up B, you can recover from it quite easily. However, right there he gets caught back cross slash. Good recovery from Ralphie just jumping onto the stage, and now he up B's to the top platform to force an approach from Numbers.
That was so scary. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah.
I feel like John was trying to bait out like a spot dodge or a roll from Ralphie, but regardless, he caught the kill.
Eventually gets the up air, yeah. And that's the inherent danger in the tree. Cloud can obviously run away and force an approach, but then if you make one mistake when they do approach, you're just dead. Numbers taking full advantage there, getting the up air. But Ralphie survived for a long time, and he's got a pretty significant lead here on the second stock.
And once again, you camp on that bush, wait for John to like chase after him while he charges limit break. This seems to be Ralphie's game plan. And he's pretty much at max limit. Yeah, there he goes. Just want to charge up just a little bit to top it off.
Good side B, good spacing on that. I guess that's something he's used to with the the soccer balls that he always throws out from the ledge. He uses that a lot more than most Corrins that I've seen. Getting a little too trigger happy with the limit right there.
But it doesn't matter. Catches the roll on the stage, hits him with the hilt of his sword, catching him in the down smash, and sends him off stage as we go into a Game 3 situation. JohnNumbers not looking too happy about that win.
Yeah, and I don't think he really has much of a chance to counterpick him at this point. Obviously, as we've mentioned, certainly not going to go Wii Fit in this matchup. So he's going to stick to Corrin, I would assume, but it'll be interesting to see what stage he goes to. Duck Hunt definitely advantage Cloud. Town and City, this should be interesting.
This stage eventually just becomes FD when the platforms go away, which is great for Numbers. And yeah. I'm sure Ralphie banned FD against him.
Yeah, because FD gives him the fewest places to run. So Numbers probably taking this stage second fewest places to run, really. He can't camp on the platforms for too long because eventually they go away.
And one thing I've noticed is that Numbers hasn't used counter at all this entire set. So I could definitely see it coming into play, trying to condition Ralphie and be like, hey, I'm not going to use counter.
Especially
and then
with
on Town and City?
Yeah, true.
With the low ceilings? Like, that would be amazing.
Especially with how often we see Ralphie landing with an aerial. It's safe on shield in a lot of situations, but certainly not safe on Corrin's counter.
Not at all. And Numbers might be busting it out soon, or maybe he won't.
That was good spacing on that get up there.
This man better be counting his life like his hair's like he just almost died. This man would have been dead. He just like
good empty hop grab there from Ralphie. Good mix up.
Give him a haircut.
Yeah,
it was. He went to the barber shop. He's like, dude, mess me up. What was this trade? They both just went flying upwards.
Yeah, that was, I believe, Cloud up air and Corrin neutral air. Both just giant hitboxes that send you mostly up in the air.
And once again, we see. Oh wow, this man doing the Ralphie special, where he immediately gets limit charged and then throws out cross slash. Also, Numbers just spawned in with a counter.
Yeah, because when else would people attack you than when you're invincible?
Yeah, I feel like maybe he's just trying to. I wonder if that was like almost like a bait to let Ralphie know, hey, I have counter. Yeah. Be wary of it. That might be his entire strategy for going counter there.
You never know with JohnNumbers. I've stopped questioning his mind games.
And could we see our second upset today on Winners Semis on the other side?
Yeah, we could see Ralphie against Frozen in Winners Finals.
Which is not a set I don't think people expected.
Ooh, good side B right there from
But
Numbers.
John says no. John's
Not
like,
yet.
no, I am playing Frozen. I want my revenge on Frozen because John loses to Frozen so much lately that he wants that run back against him.
Yeah.
They're both fiending.
And I would think that he would we'd see a Corrin ditto if that happens too.
He got the double. Actually, no, he goes Wii Fit.
Really?
Yes, he'll go Wii Fit against Frozen. You got that down tilt.
Good combo right there. Numbers starting to get back into this, and the platforms go away, which means advantage JohnNumbers for the next few seconds.
I mean, if he can land, and no, Ralphie's just going to camp. Now he has Limit Break on deck.
This
One
could be
false move could spell victory for Ralphie as he's racking up at 110%, not allowing him to land. Numbers finally managed to touch base onto the ground.
Good grab. Still in this, but Numbers gets clipped again by the down air, and it's just so hard to land against that cloud up air.
He is so close to taking home this set against Numbers. He
And
gets
he
the read!
That's
he
it.
got it! Rolled on stage. He pops off, jumping out of his stage. He finally conquering his demon of JohnNumbers. Ralphie moving on to Grand Winners Finals to play against Frozen. The matchup that neither of these players we thought were going to be there. We thought it was going to be Vinny versus JohnNumbers free.
Yeah, and even just at the beginning of the bracket, would have thought Vinny and JohnNumbers, with the possible exception of Angel. But Angel's already in losers.
Yeah,
we see him, he's going to be playing
JohnNumbers for 5th place.
Yeah, and